Well, I mean, at this point, I'm just waiting for other people to make a move because yeah.
Oh, I'm just in that case. I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder and say, Caesar,
Yeah.
Calm down.
Maybe we can have the Spoopy kind of convinced that these guys are all right, and have him watch over, babysit. I don't know.
I mean, he's already said he's just gonna kill these guys if it's up to him.
No,
so.
He said he was gonna think about it. we could just as
try and talk him down from killing them to taking care of them and feeding them.
Well, just see if they're all right, then we'll know he's all right. You know he's a good guy. You won't have anything to worry about.
Kill two birds with one stone. Not literally, hopefully, but you know.
If he's telling the truth, then he would want to kill them because he doesn't trust them because they're state agents.
Well, they're not going to attack him like George.
Yeah, they were quiet during the drive. You know, they know how to not cause a ruckus.
Yeah, I mean, I'll without letting him go yet because stubborn. I'm gonna I will tell him. Yeah, these guys they very clearly did not turn us in or anything on our way down here. Like
did they have any chances to?
Yeah, we were in public multiple times and they didn't. And we never, the police never seemed to know where to expect us. Did you ever leave them alone?
I feel like we did during,
no,
gas
not really.
breaks. I mean...
we never left them alone, but they never hinted at wanting
to be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never tried to be alone, and they really never had... I mean, we aren't all that competent of espionage people, and they very clearly... had no, if they had wanted to tip the police off to our position on the way trip here, they could have.
So you had no issues with the police on your way here?
Once, but that was very clearly our own mistake. We got caught with Rezkow acting.
I
roll for trying not to blush.
I don't trust anyone in the administrative sector. These people are words.
Alright, well then could you,
Even the children?
Even their children.
Could you, then, maybe watch out for them and make sure they don't get up to anything while they're here?
I have better things to do.
Then we'll know you're a good guy.
I don't care what you think. I don't trust you.
That's not a matter of what we think. Only bad guys kill children.
Bad guys and people with better things to do than babysit.
Yes, that sounds like not a bad guy move. Killing a kid because you don't have time to babysit them. This kid's kind of a pain. I might as well just kill him, so it's not my problem anymore.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. So, Adele... Where is Adele right now? I forget.
She's back at base.
Is she? Okay. I wasn't sure. Maybe we can try and get Adele with us on our side.
I'm sure Adele has much more important things to do than to babysit a bunch of children and
I just realized we just left the family outside upstairs, so let's just go check on them and show that they're behaving right now.
Turns out they're all undercover cops.
Well, I mean,
That's what we'll find out.
Maybe George isn't with them. So you go back upstairs and they're lying dead in pools of blood.
Oh no.
No, they're
George standing over them with a knife.
Well, I guess that settles that.
Star wipe.
And then it begins to play the Yakety Sax theme as you chase George. Anyway, so you go back upstairs and the people are like, I heard yelling down there. What's going on?
Your new babysitter's here.
Are we going home?
We're just having a little internal argument about what to do next.
And Mr. Spoopy pops up and he says, I'll be looking after you guys. Don't worry.
Well,
there we go.
Does he do air quotes when he says looking after?
No, he doesn't do air quotes.
I like how we are actually just a few sessions ago we were just about to set out towards the capital city, and now we're back to the coastal city or near it, and not only are we about to head back to the capital city when we can, first we have to solve these other problems that we have picked up.
I didn't make you pick them up.
I know. This is all stuff that happened when I was gone.
We're good at this.
I don't know why you guys didn't just let her pick up her passport making materials. You could have waited.
That's not my fault. That's George.
I know.
Okay, so the Spoopy gives a thumbs up to the family.
Yep. It's gonna take care of the family while
Yeah,
we're
no.
doing our thing.
There's also this is a bit of a stretch, but there's a guy named Carlos. He's in the. I'm gonna go get him real quick.
Yeah.
Bring him here.
Let's just quick pop back to World 2-3 and
Remember that
meanwhile.
you left Morton's minions back in the town?
Yes.
I'm sure they'd be super happy to see you again. As Roundhouse slowly dies.
We're good at our jobs.
let's try to get back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then we will accidentally end up in the city.
We'll sort it out when we get there.
Like, basically, if we make it our goal to, like, board the ship, we will have to end up sidetracking ourselves back to the capital city, which will then actually be where we really wanted to be. Eh?
The capital city
if we
is
try
going to
that,
turn
we'll
into the
end
new
up in
House
a
of
third
Turner.
Location. We'll end up on the moon.
Now what?
Well, what do you do when Mr. Spoopy volunteers?
When he makes his totally honest claim to watch after the family after he just, between us and him, said he wouldn't do that.
It's probably
Not exactly. Like, I'm sure that after our conversation, we just convinced them of giving it a shot. Idealist 4.
Are you trying to convince people of this?
I'm not actively trying to convince anyone, because I'm convinced myself.
You know, I'll go ahead and call Mr. Spoopy out and say, with my honesty, I thought you were going to kill him. Or thinking
Have
about
a
killing him.
plot point.
Alright.
Yeah.
I was thinking about some way to push that in.
I mean, honestly, I'm happy about this turn of events because I don't want to leave this family to die. But I also can't really think of anything better to do that isn't a huge waste of our time. But I also don't want to just leave him to die. So
The family begins to scream and runs outside, and Mr. Spoopy jumps to attention.
Now look what you did.
He says, "We've got to stop them," and he draws
Stop them
a knife.
fleeing for their lives.
Hey.
Slap his hand.
Hey.
No. Bad.
No fighting.
Not yet, anyway.
They're going to turn us all in.
No, they're not.
You just scared him off.
Yeah, you just scare off. Once
They're
they
fleeing
learn
for their
to know
they're fleeing
you,
for their lives right now. But he's right, they probably will turn us in since now they are sure that we're going to kill them.
Well, yeah, they'll just say we're cool people. They might say that Mr. Spoopy has a knife though, but I mean, he brought that on himself.
Yeah. Idiot.
Now we need to convince that family that they'll be safe here, and they'll never be convinced of that after this.
They don't know how to survive in the woods. They'll come back.
So is Mr. Spoopy, like, actively chasing after them, or is he just letting them run off?
Well, he's drawn his knife. You can act.
Let's go ahead and go outside. See where they're heading. Follow the footprints.
See, no, I'm staying in the house.
All right.
I'm not super eager to, like, run out there and fight Mr. Spoopy to defend this family. Like...
Yeah, but I don't want him running around with a knife hurting people, so
Yeah.
I'm staying in the house. I'm keeping an eye on him for now.
Well,
so
I'm
Rescow's
going outside,
not letting
so.
Mr. Spoopy out?
Nope.
Well, Mr. Spoopy attempts to go after the family.
Yeah, well, I attempt to restrain him.
Body unarmed combat. Oh, he rolled really quite well. You might not actually succeed.
Okay, actually, I have a question. Do we have any way of contacting the
14.
ship whatsoever?
The ship?
Yeah.
No, there's a radio in the mother base that you've been using.
Alright. And so that's back in the basement of the bakery?
Well, yeah, in the sewer system below.
Alright.
You rolled a 14?
Yep.
He actually dodges.
Wow.
Dang.
He rolled a perfect. You rolled a 16.
I mean, if that's gonna be the case,
What are you gonna do?
fireball small.
Oh boy. Goodbye, cabin. We hardly knew you.
Okay. Okay. Alright, fireball. Is this your regular your flamethrower, or is this your flame powers?
From the way I phrased it would be the flame powers.
That's
so.
what I figured. Alright,
Yeah.
roll willpower discipline. Honestly, as long as you stop after that, it's not gonna be
Yeah, I mean that's the plan. 12.
you more than succeed. So go ahead and roll me I think it's agility, ranged weapons,
Yep.
fireballs if you got it.
11.
Oh wow. He does get a chance to dodge. Oh, and he does not dodge. You hit him. He catches on fire. Roll me a d4.
Alright.
Why are
2.
we killing a high-ranking
Wait, how
member
much?
of the Resistance who
2.
are our greatest allies
2?
right here?
Alright.
I'm not killing him.
He's catching
I
on
just-
fire and screaming, and now he's rolling on the ground.
I just hit him for 2. He's not dead.
What a big-
No,
Yeah,
you hit him
but
for
either-
you hit him
either
for more
way-
than 2.
Oh,
I think our relationship with our greatest allies on this continent is not improving at this
no,
moment.
well, it's not all I do is, you know what? Deep down, remember, we're still cops. We have to keep in mind the safety of the population here. These people are unarmed and need our help. This man,
Oh,
I don't know what he was thinking, but he was running after them with a knife. We can't let that happen. I'm
I
sorry.
just
about this.
realized what we should have done. The family mentioned that the grandfather was like a dissident. Maybe Mr. Spoopy would know of that dissident, and I could have...
Yes,
I'm
now.
sure Mr.
It's the best
Spoopy's
opportunity.
listening right now.
So, Mr. Spoopy spends his turn rolling on the ground on fire. What do you do?
Damn it.
I'm
Oh, right,
outside.
he gets dealt another 2 damage, okay?
Alright, Caesar has that same revelation, has the same wave of despair over realizing exactly too late, and kind of just sits down on the ground with his head in his hands.
I feel like
That's
that's the
my
default position for Caesar.
That's just the idle animation, really. Is there like dirt I can take to put out the fire?
Oh, he's put out the fire.
Okay. Please,
I'm
will
outside.
you calm down, Mr. Spoopy?
Are you gonna try and...
I'm gonna try and
Jesus,
convince
stop
him.
rolling everywhere. It's just a little fire.
I mean, come on. Everyone loves fire.
Just stand still and let the flames
So
consume
are you pinning him or just talking to him?
I'm not pinning him.
Okay.
I'm just sitting down next to him.
Is the family running
We're
as a
gonna have a
group?
chat.
Or are they running separately?
So, what are you doing, Jakey boy?
Oh, I want to see where they're running, or like how they're running. I guess.
Roll alertness perception.
12.
Alright, you see them running into the woods nearby. As a big group.
All right. I used my ice flower to slow them down. No. I'm gonna.
You might actually kill a kid.
Oh. Well, there's casualties.
You
in this
rolled well
kind of warfare. I'm gonna go after them, and let's see. I want to say something that'll convince them to slow down ish. I could say I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. He was actually on our side. I was joking. I'm gonna just wave my arms frantically and run after them.
That's gonna help.
Alright.
I'm trying to.
You're gonna run after them,
I just want to figure out
shouting and
something to
waving your
say
arms.
because I can't. I'm gonna say, where are you going to go? This is your only chance. This is,
With the guy you just told them was gonna kill them.
Yeah, that's not mildly threatening at all.
But I would also say that we're convincing him otherwise because he thinks you're bad. All in one sentence.
They said, we can't trust people like you. We're
Well,
gonna
what do
find
you
our
think-
own way if we have to swim.
What do you think? He doesn't trust you. He thinks you guys are bad and we can't deal with you guys.
What did I
This
do?
is just, you're in an administration. That's the whole reason behind it. That's his whole reasoning why he thinks you're bad.
Look, you're gonna kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. He's not gonna kill you. I'm pretty sure my other three guys are not gonna kill
Roll
you.
charisma diplomacy.
Well, it's a good thing I invested in diplomacy. None. Wait, where's diplomacy?
Well, if it just might not be a skill you have.
Diplomacy's not a...
I thought it was influence.
Isn't it influence?
Oh, yeah, influence. Yeah, sorry.
It's a good thing I don't have anything in influence. I could try and boost it. Whatever. I got a 5. Obviously.
They
the
say you're lying. Come near and we'll kill you.
best. With what?
All of us together can take you on.
At least leave the kids out of this. Jeez.
They stop talking and they just run.
Oh, wow, rude.
Are you running after them or what?
You're bluffing. I am fast on my feet, so I'm gonna try and run ahead of them, like on the
Alright,
side.
roll agility, athletics, running.
13.
You catch up to them easily, and they turn on you.
Oh no.
Now look, alright? You might not trust me, but how else are you gonna get over there? There's no way you're gonna get off of this island. Unless you... Even though I might have just said something kind of contradicting to what I said earlier. He's not that bad of a guy, don't worry.
If you won't let us go, then we'll kill you and take your boat.
Do you know where our boat is?
We'll find it.
Well, I mean, I'm not in charge of the boat. That's Rezkow's boat, actually.
We'll kill him too.
Well, he's over there. This is your chance to kill him now. I mean,
What is
obviously you should go back. All right. If you're planning on killing us, you got you're gonna have to go back and do it.
Stairs, you should never be a hostage negotiator. This is like one career path I think is close to you.
What?
I said you should not be a hostage negotiator.
Oh yeah,
This is one career path that I think is close to you.
yeah. I never planned on being one. Just
I
saying.
hope they do come back and see I'm standing next to a guy that is obviously was just burning.
I just even if we manage to convince them to stay, we also need to convince Mr. Spoopy to not kill them. And it's
Yeah, you know, it's too complicated at this point. I pull out my fire flower and shoot them all.
doing one of those two things is a long shot. Like honestly, at this point, the cleanest way to move forward would be to kill them, but I don't want to do that because and we've already just, how are we going to patch things up with resistance after, barbecuing, their number
Hey,
2?
he's still alright. Still okay.
But he's not going to be okay with us anymore.
He's a jerk. Who cares about his opinion?
Adele?
Oh, well, she'll understand once we get a chance to explain ourselves.
So So they turn on you, Jakey boy. And they attack you.
Oh no, not the children.
Well, the father first. So roll an body unarmed combat check.
12.
Alright, you fend him off. Then the mother attacks you. Now roll that again at -1 die step.
So, to the skill, right?
To the skill. Always to the skill.
Keep
Unless you don't have skill, then attribute.
14.
Alright, you fend her off as well. Then the first of the 3 children attacked you.
Oh no, I'm gonna die to the
Jesus.
children.
Oh, and roll again, -2 die steps.
Okay.
Horikawa, I sent you a question.
What is that? 8?
8. Fair enough. The next child attacks you.
Alright.
Roll again.
-2 or -3?
-3.
Oh, okay, so just 10.
Even though they're small children at this point?
10.
He has to at every single opposed check, he's doing an extra action.
10.
Okay, 10. And the final child attacks you. Does not
-4.
dodge. -4 die steps.
So is that applied to my attribute now?
Yep.
So that would be...
It's entirely out of your physical abilities at this point.
So that would be a D8? No, D10. D10.
Wow, you're good at this.
6.
That's enough. Kid's
Wow.
not good at grappling.
Dang, I
like
am
5.
Neo. I just did a sweet underdive.
Got this boo with a whole bunch of wizards on the floor.
Before anything else happens, something's gonna happen, maybe, so.
Uh-oh. Sharon parachutes into the scene.
With Carlos?
Yeah. And they're like, she's like, hey, sup? What's going on?
Does the family realize my expert dodging skills and back off?
Well, I mean, you could have attempted to intimidate them or something.
That requires
to intimidate
that requires
ones that's
influence.
already-
That is something I don't have.
But this would
So I
not be a
assume it's-
charisma check. This would be a body check.
Ooh, body.
So just be flexing your arms. Going, hey, check those guns.
Boom.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that you got body 12.
Yeah, I've got a buff body.
We got the same body score.
Oh, you've got, assets, though.
Okay.
Like, as I recall, you have, like, a D6 in natural armor or something.
Why? 2 inherent armor. I don't know, like if it takes into consideration size differences, though. But
Size differences do matter for specific things.
Man, I wish I had influence.
something to look forward in your next level up, I guess.
Or I could just put more into body.
We can't go above 12, right?
I could get 2 bodies.
Technically, you can, but I'm not letting you yet. Not until we get later. Like, once you become super advanced. Like, that's god tier stuff.
Man, I can't wait to become a god.
At that point, you become, like, a D12 plus D2, then D12 plus D4.
Okay.
You don't roll a
like
D14,
skills.
you roll 2 die.
Right. Okay.
I mean, flexing is a pretty neat idea. I don't know how that would benefit the situation.
Let's see, they'll be awed by your strength, and so they'll back off and do what you want them to do.
Maybe I can say, don't worry, I'll protect you, and then flex.
I kind of like that.
I might do that, actually.
It's a very Jakey Boy thing to do.
Hey, after all the week we've done driving, I consider you my friends, alright? And I wouldn't want to let some short sniffet guy be all like, hey, I don't like you. I'm going to convince him otherwise. Don't worry. We're going to get you on that boat and out of here. And then flex.
That's how he punctuates all his sentences now.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious to know what you're doing that suddenly
I'm
entails
not-
math.
I'm not doing anything yet. I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm allowed to do.
Okay.
This is a whole rulebook thing.
Rigmarole.
Is this all happening in the cabin?
Theoretically.
No, nothing's happening yet. This is all happening in Caesar's mind.
Oh.
Well, he's
He's
sitting
making
there.
a deal with the stone mind.
Oh.
No.
Oh no. Well,
He's right. He's sitting there on the floor, head in hands, shaking with frustration.
Considering everything is happening simultaneously, that means he's shaking his head while hearing a man scream while burning alive, and then the family is running into the woods.
Fighting Jakey Boy.
It's a noisy scene.
more like convincing the family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Convincing with violence.
Yeah. Pecs are so big, it's so violent. Did you see this Morton branding? I can make it move.
Becomes a W. I'm sure there's like this super plan thing just waiting in the woods.
It's not a super plan.
Far from it. Think about a super plan and then do the opposite. Alright. Well,
Okay.
before that,
Okay.
so Sturge, do you flex at them?
Oh, do I have to make my whole monologue again? Dang it.
Well, you don't have to. Just roll me body influence, intimidation if
Well,
you have it.
I guess that monologue would count more towards charisma influence, so I'll flex.
Well, you've already tried convincing them with words, and
Yeah,
you
that's
failed.
true.
You can try intimidating them and being like, "Look what I just did! I dodged all your shit. Do you really want to take it to fight me?"
I say that.
Okay.
Somehow, in his mind, Jakey Boy somehow gets that thought, and man, that's a good idea. I feel like using a plot point, my one plot point I
Okay.
just got from getting me into this situation.
If you'd like. So add a third die, or a second if you don't have whatever. Add a D2.
Okay. 3!
Wait, did you bodge?
No, I got a 2, and then that's it. I only roll my body. It's body influence, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. They laugh and say, "Weed, you just got lucky this round."
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
Oh no.
keep on dodging.
Meanwhile, Ditto.
Alright, okay. Caesar's been, sitting there boiling in his just total hatred for everything that's just happened. And, alright, how many plot points do I need to spend for there to be a knife lying around in this cabin?
It's not unreasonable. 2 or 3. Let's say 2.
I thought
Alright,
Spoopy
I
had a
spend
knife.
2 plot points, pick up a knife from the ground, and I walk up to Mr. Spoopy and just try and jab it right into his head,
Whoa.
face.
Jesus.
Goodbye, Mr. Pacifist.
You're
Have-
pacifist. You can't do that.
Funny thing is, of course, you get
that's-
a plot point because of your new complications.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I am no longer pacifist.
Alright.
I am
Really?
now out for blood.
Let the hate flow.
Oh my god. You can do that?
If it makes story sense.
Huh.
This has been a long time coming. Caesar snapping.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's true. That's true.
So,
That's
if it makes
awesome.
story sense, it's allowable in limited situations. Like if there's a big
Yeah.
story.
You
reason for
basically
it.
got one bad thing replaced by another one. basically.
Correct.
Yeah, so I still balanced out. That's what we had to balance all the points, and my pacifism was a D6, but out for blood can only be D4 or D8. So we were doing all this stupid math stuff to make it balance out. So I also now have paranoia D4, which is, appropriate for Caesar.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And my lightweight went down to D2 because that's not relevant to anything.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me.
Being out for blood, he can drink more.
So a knife is just D2 wounds. Not too bad.
Yeah, but in the face.
Of course. That does have an impact. I'll
So what
mark
do I
it on
roll?
your thing. D2 wounds. Knife is now in your inventory.
Hooray.
Let me double check what melee. I think it's body unarmed combat. Or body melee weapons, I think.
Alright. I do have a bit of melee weapons. See, I have this stuff from my supposed criminal past, so now it's finally gonna actually matter. Alright, I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. He's prone and unsuspecting, so... And, actually, I need you to, one sec. I'm gonna need you to roll that again. Just one moment.
Okay.
Because you're targeting a specific body part.
Oh, yeah.
I need to see if that's -1 or -2 die roll. I think it's -2.
Can I use the comedy of my situation of not being good of a flex and use that to my advantage? Right. See,
That's for you to figure
we're
out.
having a good laugh.
So basically, roll to play it off as a
Yeah.
joke.
So what did you roll, Ditto?
I rolled a 8 on my D8 and a 1 on my D4.
So you rolled a 9.
Yeah.
You miss, incidentally.
Wow.
As he's flailing
Really?
around, you smash the knife down, and he rolls out of the way just in time. Accidentally, mind you.
Great.
Unless, let me check prone target. That might give you bonuses. Then I'm not... Oh!
Oh.
You can't even dodge.
Well,
And you don't even get innate defense. So you do hit.
Nice.
In the
Thanks for knocking him over, Rezkow.
We're a team.
An attacker gets a +2 skill step bonus. So, you can
Oh.
re-roll if you'd like at a +2 skill step bonus.
Well, I rolled really well on one of those, so let's see if I can... Oh, good, I got a 7 on my D8. So then +2 to the... So that's a... And then reroll. Okay, I got 12.
wow.
Alright. He doesn't even get his innate defense. That sucks for him. Go ahead and roll me a D2. Oh, I'm sorry, a D4 for your knife, which because you targeted his vital area, you get a +1 die step to its damage. So,
Nice.
instead of rolling a D2, you roll a D4 for that.
I just rolled a 4.
Wow.
Jesus. Poor guy. This was not his day.
And 4's still not that much damage.
Combined with... You dealt a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
You
4?
dealt a lot of damage.
I mean, that 12 wasn't just nothing. I mean,
That 12 goes
Oh, I thought-
directly to wounds.
Oh, I thought that 12 was just like a chance to hit thing.
No.
Okay.
It's what you roll on that minus defenses. If it's above, you hit it all. And if you do hit, that's how you calculate base damage. And then you roll your
Okay.
weapon on top of that.
Okay.
So you just dealt 16 wounds.
oh my goodness.
Nice.
Wow.
That's appropriate for the dramatic moment.
Let me
I just became a slasher villain.
let me just see how much health he has. Because you might have just killed him.
Hey, if he's dead, then we can get the family back.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that family's next.
No, they're not.
They're fine.
He's not a dragon. He's not a dinosaur.
Part of the appropriate story moment for this snapping is I'm removing the problem. That's Mr. Spoopy and this family.
Oh, okay.
You are removing
Go-
the problem.
The worst part is that Rizkal's just gonna take this in stride.
George is kind of
You
passed
might-
on the floor.
You might not have killed... You knock him out, he's not dead. So you stab him in the brain,
Jeez.
his
jeez.
eyes flutter, and he passes out.
We might need to start putting not safe for work tags on these videos.
When's the fan
a
art?
couple
When's
years
the
from
fan
now.
art?
Oh, God.
So, Razcal, you see this happen?
Yeah, and he's like, look, what's going on? What are you up to there, Caesar?
Caesar does not respond.
How do you act, Caesar?
I'm just glaring and not responding. Just like, yeah.
I look down and Spoopy, and I'm like, man, usually you're such a weenie. I knew I'd be a good influence eventually.
Really?
Nah, not that last part. But I would go, well, better try and find a way to bandage that head, I guess.
Oh, wait, no, he might be dead. I'm sorry, I
Oh.
hadn't even been calculating because Raukap did damage to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
I put him on fire before this.
So he took... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Lord.
Yep, he's dead.
Jeez.
He bleeds out, and Mr. Spoopy is dead.
Alright.
Rip Ocelot.
In that case, rather than wondering about bandaging him, because can I tell when he's dead, or do I need to do a check?
You need to do a medical check. Actually, Ditto doesn't even really know he's dead. So go ahead and roll me alertness medical or knowledge medical. Either way, you have time to inspect the body.
Is medicine alright?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. So which one? Alertness or intelligence?
Alertness or intelligence, either will work.
Okay.
Ditto, you can roll the same if you would like. And minus 2 die
Yeah.
steps because you're crazy.
I rolled
Alright.
that well at 7.
You can still tell he's dead. There's pieces of his
okay.
brain, like, outside of the
Oh
wound.
no.
Chances are high he's not living anymore.
So yeah, instead of going about bandages, I'm like, well, that's kind of a mess.
Now we don't have a
I
babysitter.
got a 5.
You can't really tell. He might be dead. He
That's
might be
fine.
alive.
I stabbed him.
All right, Caesar, get up. We're gonna get rid of this body.
I mean, are we still on the turn system right now because of Jakey Boy's fight
Jakey
with the
Boy.
family?
Yo.
So they assault you again.
Oh man.
This is slightly more lighthearted.
I can't. Yeah.
Not for
Mood
long.
swings.
I can't just play it off. Darn.
So, go ahead and roll body unarmed combat.
Okay.
What was that?
That was me reaching for my die because I missed it.
Okay.
10?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
Next one attacks you, you know what to do.
Yep. 6.
Ah, the wife pins you against a tree.
No.
Take
Oh,
take 1 stun damage.
Not stun.
no.
Yeah, we're all still like
However,
fresh
you also
faced
take
and
3, 5,
Oh, because of the kids?
yeah.
Okay.
8 more stun damage.
Oh, jeez.
So you take 9 stun.
9 stun.
But no wound.
Yeah,
just
it's
fine.
fine. I can recover. It's too busy flexing to notice.